How you doing? I'm Louis Gamino with Irrigation LA. We're here at a job site. We did part 1 yesterday. Today's part 2. You're kind of seeing the guts of the information. If you took a look down here by my feet, you'll notice several different valves. Now these are drip irrigation valves, very special. It's called a low flow valve. What this little guy here will do when we're using small amounts of water, under 3 gallons per minute, this valve actually has a smaller diaphragm in it, so it can shut down. The valves that are not low flow valves, they have problems shutting down all the way. So you'll get something that's called weeping, where you're constantly losing water. Water, precious resource, we want to manage it the best we can. We want to harvest it and use it, so we don't want to waste any water. Very important part of the system. If you notice down here as well, we have this brass anti-siphon valve. That is a very vital part of our system, considering the fact that we're going to be installing a fertigation unit. What is a fertigation unit? Every time we're irrigating with irrigation water, we're also giving it a dose of fertilizers, an injection. So very important part of the system. That anti-siphon device ensures us that we're not going to get backflow going back into the potable supply to the house, to the water there. So they're not going to be drinking fertigation water. The valves are going in. If you hear that noise out front, we can take a look. The Irrigation boys, they're busy installing the subsurface drip irrigation for lawn. We have that trencher there, excavates a trench 2 inches wide by about a depth of 3 inch. Then they're installing the 0.6 gallons per hour Rainbird drip tubing with 12-inch intervals. For this particular zone, we're going to be using about 400 linear feet of it. So we're using a 3 to 15 gallon per minute pressure regulator as well as filter on there. It's very important that those two numbers match up. If those numbers don't match up, you're in for a world of problems. Not necessarily now, but 6 months from now. So a very important part is to have all your supplies and all your product dialed in. They all have to match. So that's just a small tip. We're taking, the boys are taking it by storm. We're going to be laying sod down here shortly, and we'll do another video. So that's it for now. When you think sustainability, think Enviroscape LA.